Hello everyone, my name is MrNJersey and welcome to my channel. In this video we are back with the 105th episode of the Top 5 Weekly. Now for those of you that are new here, this is a series where I take a look at the most popular workshop creations on Steam, I analyze each one's submissions, I discover their features, and finally I test them out here in the world of Stormworks. But before we get started, if you are enjoying my videos, don't forget that like and subscribe button, and while watching, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what else you'd like to see in my future videos. So that all said, let's get straight into it and get started with the first creation. And kicking this episode off with the first creation, we have the Flakpanzer Gepard. Now this is meant to be a all-weather capable German self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. That was quite a mouthful, but this does look really cool from the workshop here. Apparently it was developed in the 1960s and then put on the field around the 1970s. Now, features of this, apparently top speed around 75 kilometers per hour. There's about 5,000 liters of fuel. Obviously, it's got the two 30mm guns on it, which is pretty cool. Radar and also smoke grenades. So very interesting to see how this one works. So let's go and spawn it in. And spawning in the creation, you can see this looks absolutely beautiful. I really like the design. It's, yeah, it just looks absolutely beautiful. Hold on, he's got some... Those painted on? No, those are not painted on. So those looks like they must be XML edited to have that little bit of a slope there, because obviously that's not normal here in Stormworks. But it does give it a really cool look. He's done the tracks really well too. It's just got a really nice overall look to it. I'm saying that quite a bit, but it just does look good. Going around the back, not much. Looks like we've got a camera, we got a buzzer, and probably a sensor of some sort. A bunch of spotlights, a bunch of rope anchors, and then moving around this side, pretty much the same. Okay. Let's go and try and jump up on it. Okay, there's a handle over here, so I'm guessing we use these handles to get on it. So just back like that, and there we go. Okay, so we're up on it. Let's see what we've got going on. So there's a hatch here, I'm guessing for driver, and then we have two hatches over here. So let's check out the driver's hatch first, and let's see what's going on with that. Okay, so getting in here, very nice and compact. As you can see, we've got a seat, we've got whole bunch of equipment here, and looks like just a monitor on either side, and we also have a speedometer. Yeah, let's get in the seat here. We have got, I'm gonna have to, night vision, backlights, monitors, engines, light, initial light. Okay, is there something for power? There we go. Cool, so interior lights, we've got that on now, so we can actually see what's going on. We've got a light, which I'm guessing is for outside the vehicle. We have the backlights, cool. We have monitors, which I'll get on now so we can actually see. We've got night vision, which turns everything to night vision. That's really nice. Engines, cool, that's on. I guess we are wearing headphones, that's why we can't really hear anything. Got night vision goggles, so I'm guessing you could obviously open up this door, stand out, and then use the goggles. Firefighting extinguisher, and just overall just looks really cool and clean in here. Nice job. Gears, it's on 1, so you can gear up and gear down. You can also do seat up. Ooh, that's quite interesting. So if we open that, get in the seat, and then do seat up. Okay, so it looks like that, maybe, yeah, that looks like that's the maximum. Okay. And then I guess we can just go. Oh, look at that. Wow, that was very clean. Gear up again. Gear up. Gear up. Let's just go to max gear here. So we're doing decent speed. Wow. Looks like it's handling quite well. Let's get these lights off on the front. Yeah, handling is very nice and clean. I like that. I love the smoke coming out the sides of it. Really does make it look quite mean. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next part. So we're going to jump out of, we're going to get engines off. We're going to jump out of this hatch, and let's go up to the top hatches if I can. There we go. So we're going to jump up here, and looks like we got two. So I'm just going to go and open both the hatches here. I don't know which one we're meant to be in. Let's get in this one for now. Okay, so it looks like a radar operator. So we'll sit in here, and we've got radar 1, which has gone folded up. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice. We also have radar 2. So then that will obviously go and scan. We can do seat up. So this seat does go up. Okay, cool. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got monitor. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of things I'm guessing for the left-hand side. We'll check that out now. So this is what seat? This is the gunner seat. So we have lock hatches, interior lights, we have the monitor, night vision, flare, we can throw some medical equipment, seats up also, nice. Zoom in and out, so can zoom in on the gunner, nice. Okay, and then, yeah, the gunner just moves left and right. So, very clean, look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really done a good job, and you can see in the front there that radar moving up and down. Looks really clean. It's also got some equipment on the sides there that you can go and open, so some toolboxes. And then one is to fire. So does it actually do anything? No, it doesn't really look like it's doing it. Oh wait, no, you can see there's like a little bit of a light coming out of it. Okay, cool. So there must be a spotlight somewhere there. But that's really cool. I'd love to see this updated when we get the weapons DLC. Obviously, this would be absolutely awesome. He's got an amazing base for it. So yeah, it literally just has to put the guns on and he's good to go. And obviously figure out how the weapons fit into this. Not going to give away any secrets. But yeah, pretty cool. I love the design. I love pretty much everything about it. Just very clean and design. Really good. Let's go and move on to the next creation. And moving on to the next creation, we have the L-240 Air Guardian. This is an APN radar guided missile. Pretty intelligent one and smart at that, and got quite a lot of features along with that. Now, if I'm correct, this is actually a base that you can test out, and also then you can go and add these missiles onto your own creation. Uses obviously a radar to go and track, for example, like a moving target, so it will always go and try and hit it, which is pretty cool. So let's go and spawn in and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the missiles, you can see it's got this little base where you can, I'm guessing, do testing on. I've actually got a helicopter up there, which we're going to see if we can try and hit it with. Looks like it's got a little seat and things. But these are the actual missiles themselves. Now, nothing in terms of revolutionary, in terms of obviously making missiles here in Stormworks. We've been doing them for about 1.5 years now. But this one's obviously got a radar on it. So it should be able to actually track a target, which is something quite different and quite interesting. So I want to see how that one works. So let's go and jump on it. Obviously, you can see we've got the radar. We've also got a ton of different rocket fuel boosters going through all of it. Looks like this one here at the back is just for design. It's all for aesthetics. It actually isn't connected. And then you can see here at the back, we've got a few more, some fins at the front and also at the back. Let's go and jump in here. So we do have an option for steering. We also have an option for tilt, fire left and right, and wheel brakes. Key button's already on. You can see we've got a little screen here and we have another little screen here. This thing apparently is picking up the target, which is good, which is our actual little helicopter. You can see it's picking up there on the radar, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to do is let's just bring it on here. Let's get the wheel brakes on. We're going to elevate ourselves up a bit. Okay, cool. That's good. Apparently, you also need to, the missile should be aimed slightly above the target for better chances of locking on, according to the creator. So we're going to aim a little bit higher up than we should. Okay, let's go and try and fire missile left. Oh wow, that did a really good job. You can see it definitely hit that. Let's go and fire number 2. So there it goes, shoots off. Active. Wow, that one did a really good hit. So that's awesome. That works really well. And there's not much obviously built into it. You obviously have a radar here on this device, but I don't think it's communicating anything over to the missiles. The missiles are doing their own tracking, everything by themselves, which is really cool. Apparently, I think if I'm correct, this would probably go for the closest target. I could be wrong. This is obviously just range to adjust this, and you can see that this is now tracking on that object there. But yeah, I'm guessing it would just go for the closest target that it finds in its range. But this is something really cool. Definitely think it's a cool creation. Definitely can obviously be used in a lot of other creations if you want to. Yeah, really nice. Let's go and move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Mako Mark II. Now, this is meant to be a small two-seater Starfighter. Apparently the creator says it's their own design of a Starfighter, but looks really beautiful. It's got apparently top speed around 600 kilometers per hour, about 800 liters of fuel, which is quite nice to see. Also, there's a little bit of a starting up procedure, and we're obviously going to try and follow it as best as possible, but it looks really cool from the workshop. So let's go and spawn it and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in this fighter, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the paint scheme that they have gone for on this creation. Man, it just looks really cool. Now let's kind of understand what's going on here. So it looks like some spotlights, some rope anchors, a whole bunch of electrical engines, and a fuel pump underneath there. We have, I'm guessing, which would be the guns on either side there. Okay, we've got the main cockpit. Nothing else really. We got two imaginary, of course, boosters or burners at the back. What else? That's pretty much about it. I'm quite interested to see how this thing actually is flying, unless it's using one of the glitches, but I don't think, I'm guessing it's rockets or jet engine somewhere inside there. Okay, so this is the cockpit. So it looks like we have forward and rear canopy. So let's check out the rear canopy and what's going on here. So backup battery, canopy, zoom for map. Okay. So I'm guessing we need some power on from the main compartment first. So we're jumping there. Let's get the engines on. Okay, now okay, I guess we're fine with that. Yeah, the turbo is spilling. Cool. I want to check those displays at the back before anything else. Displays. Okay, so at the back here looks like we just got a simple map, very straightforward, and then RPS and temperature. We also got a zoom for the map that we can zoom in and out. This thing is starting up and you can hear that, oof, that noise. Now somehow I managed to get a fire extinguisher, but I'll drop that down there. Cool, I like it's nice and suppressed in here. Let's get the canopy closed. We got displays, we got cabin light that we can get on and off, firefighting equipment, circuit breaker. Okay, that's pretty much about it. There's fuel, there's a few other things there. The fuel's going down quite quickly, but that's about fine. Cool, switch the display button. Okay, that's fine. When the turbine is pulled up, apparently it's going to lift up automatically. I'm guessing it has, ever so slightly. You can use key 3 and 4 to go up. Okay, so... oh yeah, there we go. And you can see the landing gear is now gone folded away. That is really cool. Oh, there goes the firefighting extinguisher that we got rid of earlier. What else is there? So when the turbo, okay, we did that. Press 1 key to activate the main propulsion. Okay, pretty straightforward then. We also got Alt Hold option. Ooh, that is roll, and then A and D is actually to yaw, so it's opposite way around, but that's fine. And then W and S pitch. Okay, so let's try and see if we can accelerate. So 1. You can see it starts kicking it forward. I'm gonna keep on holding 1. I'm guessing it's gonna keep going. Wow, that's pretty cool. And you can see we can now fly. It's kind of got like a little bit of a stabilization system of some sort, looks like. But let's try the roll. Yeah, you literally just point and this thing goes in that direction. Pretty cool. He's also got an alt hold system, so you can throw on 5 alt hold. That way it literally just stays where it is. Where's our speed? Yeah, about 600, which is true. But man, it looks really cool. Beautiful design on this one. Handles really simply also. It's not that complicated, to be fair. Thought it was going to be a little more complex, but actually it's doing really well. Very cool creation. Right, let's go and move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Zartz long distance tug. Now, as this says in the name, this is meant to be a tug. It was apparently built in 1962, which is quite nice and looks absolutely beautiful from the workshop page here. Now, length around 55 meters plus minus. Fuel capacity about 111,000 liters. Wow. That is really quite a lot. Top speed around 23 knots, so it looks really cool. So let's go and spawn in and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the ship, this looks really beautiful. I love the design of the mast with the rope anchors going across. Man, that looks good. Really does look really nice. Overall, just a really nice hull shape too. Looks like it's nice and rounded, as you can see here. working anchors. He's also got a little bit of like rust along the ship. That's pretty cool. We've got little portholes going along there. It looks like we've even got a life raft, or a few of them, to be fair. This is a little bit laggy. It's not bad, but it is, I can definitely feel it. Man, that looks beautiful. Great. Okay, we're going to try and jump on this. I don't know if I'm close enough. Yeah, we are. Cool. You can kind of see the lag on that. Cool. So what is here? So water drainage systems. Okay, so a little pump system here. Interesting. Don't know what that is for. I like this. Don't know what it is. This big thing here. I'm guessing it's just the inside of the ship, but kind of look. You can see that connector there. Wherever that goes to. Goes somewhere inside the creation. Over there. Oh, there's a big winch there. Okay. Interesting. You can see the deck has been these paint blocks. That's probably one reason why we got a little bit of lag. But it looks beautiful. So we have an engine room, which is down here. So we know about that. We'll come back to that in a few minutes. Fuel bunker. So is this so maybe this has got fuel in it. Okay. This whole thing has got fuel in it. And then, yeah, because that's no, but that's an electrical cable. Okay. Let's carry on. Let's go. And here's a big winch inside here. This is kind of like an inside-outside room. And then we go through and we have just equipment in here. Carry on through. We got washing machines and things. We got lockers. And I'm guessing crew. Okay, so I can't. Those are all locked for some reason. That's emergency exits. Which goes down and up. Okay, so let's head down. Don't know if we're going to be able to explore everything. It's got these little emergency exit signs, which is pretty useful, especially if you're doing like a sinking ship survival. We've got a sick bay inside here. Engine room, yes. Okay, so let's head over to the engine room. Got the lights on. Relatively decent design, nice. We obviously got all the controls here. I don't know if we actually need to start it up from here. I'm hoping we can do it from up top. A little bilge area there. Looks like another bilge area there. We got the main drive shaft, and then those were the generators up top. Okay, let's go and check out the bilge. Okay, so yeah, you can just get access to the bilge area, which is nice because obviously if you need to do some repairs or anything, at least you can get down there. Cool, let's go up to the next level. So big funnel there. We've got, so this life raft doesn't work, and it looks like it doesn't move either. Whereas there was another life raft I saw a few seconds ago. Which is it on the other side of the ship, I think? Yeah, it is. So there's another one over there. So this one does work, and you can see we've got the controls for it too. So we could then go and bring it out and stuff. So boat up and down, so boat up. We can do release deck connectors. So there we go, let's go up now. We can do swing crane out. Nice, very clean. I like how that's rotating, keeping it straight. Hold on, how is he? How did that stay straight? That is very interesting. It's a great design though. That boat managed to stay completely straight while we turned it out there. Yeah, and then theoretically you could just release the boat or the life raft, and there you go. Nice. Let's go and bring this up. Nonetheless, really good job. So there's another life raft on this side. Obviously those ones don't work. Looks like we are listing ever so slightly to the left now, considering we dropped that life raft, but that's fine. A little door to get in, so we can go and close that door. Let's go through to the back and let's see what we've got in here. So, like just a captain's room of some sort, and then the back here, radio. Let's go inside here. Oh, cool. Okay, so we've got manual fire suppression, reset fire alarm. Got start the engine. Okay. We've also got bridge lights. We've got anchor lights, deck lights. Deck lights on, restricted movability, data command, navigation, towing, bridge passage mode. Not too sure what that one does. Didn't see anything on the workshop about that, so fair enough. Heater, radio stuff, another door there, some radio stuff, nice looking, a little compass meter there, another compass there, another compass there. Looks like a LiDAR of some sort. Anyway, we have a throttle lever there and adjust heading, and we have a heading hold system, which is obviously quite useful. Cool, let's get this thing going. I'm interested to see how this thing's going to work. So we're going to go jump at the helm there. We've got throttle, we've got horn, and salvage speed. Horn works, great. You can see the boat here still. Let's see if we can get our throttle up. So there we go, it's going and turning there. Let's see if we can get our rudder to turn us. Hopefully not crush that boat there. Let's get our throttle speed up more. Wow, this boat does really have quite a bit of power. You can see how much it built up there. Now that we're moving, the FPS seems like it's getting much better. But man, that's this beautiful ship. Absolutely gorgeous. And I can't believe how quick it reacts there. You can see how I've just gone and turned there, and it's really quick on reacting. But very nice. I also got there must be this, there's a little helm there, which I'm guessing controls possibly that spotlight and also those firefighting stuff. I want to go check that out. So let's jump out. Oh yeah, FPS, you can straight away see how much quicker it is responding now. So we've got water cannons and we've got searchlight. So searchlight is one thing I wanted to know about. So yep, so you can go and angle that. Oh, there's even an area at the top there where you can drive the ship from. Flybridge, nice. Let's go and check out the water cannons. So we have cannon 1, cannon 2. Oh wow, really good ship. Definitely recommend it. Once you get out of the dock, performance really good. Just overall, yeah, really good design on this one. Level of detail he or she's got into it is also really good. Nice. Let's go ahead and let's move on to the last one for this episode. And moving on to the last creation of the episode, we have got the Harrison Airbase runway equipments. Now this includes quite a few different things. There is going to be firstly, runway lights. There's also the PAPI, which is a precision approach path indicator for the actual landing strip. There's an ALS system, there's an ABN system, which is an aerodrome beacon. There's all these cool things that are actually at the Harrison Airbase. Obviously just an environmental mod that you can go and add in. Looks absolutely gorgeous from the workshop page. So let's go and spawn in and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. Alrighty, so for the next one, I actually had to go and jump into my own aircraft here just to actually have a look at this. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Can you see the number of lights that are on this runway? Now, that's not all of them. You can see the strobing light at the front there, obviously indicating which way to come in from. We've got all the runway lights going straight across it. We've also got the approach lights on either side, and we've also got that little beacon tower over there. Now apparently this does use active radar somewhere on this airstrip to obviously go and see where your aircraft is, and then it'll tell you how to align, so where you should go left or right. Obviously ideally want to tell you to go straight on, which is pretty cool, especially for your elevation and everything else. But man, does it look beautiful. Now apparently this does only turn on between dusk and dawn, so it's quite nice. Obviously it's not running all the time here in the game, but look at the amount of lights that the content creator has put there. Absolutely gorgeous. Now what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do quite a low level flight there, quite nice and straight too. I've got the flight stabilizer on here, so I'm not going to really worry about that too much in terms of my flying. Just literally just going to go and turn it here towards the airstrip. Okay, so we're going to try and get nice and low here, see what it says in terms of our position. So for the power piece system, so we're going to come in there. In theory, once it picks us up, it should tell us if we're going straight or not. We might be going a little bit too quick there. Yep, so it flashed white for a few seconds while we were going along it. But man, look at that. The amount of lights that the creator's got there. We just hit there a bit. But the amount of lights the creator has on that, absolutely amazing. Let's get our stabilizer off. I'm actually going to see if we can get this down for landing here in a few seconds. I'm not going to do the best landing, but I'll try and see what we can get done. Yeah, just have a look at that. We're just going to jump out of the plane and let's just take a look at this. So, man, that looks cool. So there are lights in there. Looks beautiful. And I'm guessing there's a radar box somewhere around here, but look at the detail that the creators put on there. Man, that looks cool. And then the same on the other side there too. And then we also have the beacon tower, which is over here. Now, does this have the radar in it? Doesn't look like it does. Guessing the radar must be somewhere around here. Maybe underneath the ground. Possibly. Cool creation. Really like it. Just need more of these around the world of Stormworks, just to make it, give Stormworks a little bit more character, because the world is such an empty place. Obviously we've got the AI and stuff like that, and there's more AI coming, but anything like this, you guys know I love to see it here in Stormworks. So yeah, I think that's a great place to end this episode off with. It's absolutely beautiful creation. I really love it. And don't forget, if you want to check out any of the creations that I have looked at in this episode, I do leave links in the video description below. And while you're down there, don't forget that like and subscribe button. Hitting that little like button really does help out the video, especially with the YouTube algorithm. And with that all said, I hope you have enjoyed this video and found something entertaining and informative as always. And until next week, we'll see you there.